No one can do it better. No one can do it better.
Alright, check this out. Welcome back to the world of ghetto entertainment. Today I'll bring to you a new video. Check this out. So today's video I'll bring to you guys today is going to be about Lucky from Hoodstocks. You know, it was recently on a podcast called No Lames. You know, it's probably like my first time ever hearing about this No Lames podcast, so I'm really new to this podcast. Probably my first time watching it too. But he was recently on it, I think about a day ago. And I'ma call it he was in his feelings. You know, that he probably needs some help. He's probably going through some withdrawals of him not drinking, him being, you know, sober. I really don't know what it is. I just feel like he was crying this whole video, begging for attention and views. I'm going to play this video right here. I think it's plain and simple what he was trying to do. And, you know, y'all just comment down below what y'all think. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. You know, if y'all are new to the world of ghetto entertainment, you know, I post daily content, you know. I'ma step the game up. I'ma change the game. Just mark my words. I'ma do big things. Mark my words. Other than that, we're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get into it.
Really want to know a little bit more about Lucky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But thank you for being here, bro. You got anything to say before we get started, Lux?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I do. It's funny you asked me that, dog.
Who has a whole fucking paragraph?
I do. So 2 hours before I came to do this podcast, they said, "Hey, Lux, go listen to the Cholo, American Cholo episode."
Yep.
Okay. So I went and listened to it, dog, and it kind of fucked up, kind of a little bit of my energy. Not too much, a little bit. Having a funky day, anyways. But I might need G Money in the background screaming "Shake the Bush," unless he doesn't identify with that episode no more.
Nah, shake the motherfucking bush.
G-Money loves that.
I was there. I was just caught off guard for a while. Like, fool, if you see in the beginning, I'm right there like this, like, oh fuck, what the? This fool's really. He's go ahead. He wants to open up hard right now.
Get straight to it. High Tone said, calling out fools for a fade online is lame, and I agree.
I'ma skip towards the part.
Well, if you I'm talking about homies, plain and simple. 6 years, 2-3 times. You know what I mean? But being the fact that I hardly do that is the reason why people clip it and they go viral. You know what I mean? Because they take it serious, dog. Because I didn't start doing that, dog. I mean, if I did reaction videos, shit, dog, I wouldn't be broke. Because I'll be talking a lot of shit and I'll be hurting motherfuckers' feelings, dog. Because I'm good at that, dog. But I stay away from it because at the end of the day, we know it's not healthy, right? You know what I mean?
Speak.
Yeah. All these years, dog. All these years, all these podcasts. Hate World semi-new, but Rhodium Radio, American Cholo, sneak dissing for years, bro. For years.
I'm gonna have to pause him right there. You know, he named Hate World, Rhodium Radio, American Cholo. They said they've been sneak dissing. You know, I only watched 2 out of those 3 podcasts that he named, which is the Hater World and American Cholo. I don't know what's going on at Rhodium Radio. Stopped watching it a long time ago, you know, so I can't really speak about that. But what I do watch is Hater World and American Cholo. And I'm going to start with American Cholo first. Sneak disses, I don't see it. I only see Gil defending himself, you know, whenever he gets into these little beefs, these little arguments. Just like anyone would, you know, just the same way Lucky defends himself when someone calls him out. It's the same way I see Gil doing his thing, defending himself. That's just the only reason I'll see, you know, Gil talking smack, talking, you know, that S word. You know, I don't see him starting nothing. He's not that type of podcaster. And, you know, Hater on the other hand, you know, you could call him, you know, beef starter, this and that. But I don't think he's ever mentioned Hoodstock's name. You know, in a bad way. You know, it's always been love. Even after he crashed out on the Hater World, it's always been, you know, I guess maybe not love no more, but it's just mutual. Like, he ain't really got nothing to say. They just put that to the side. He didn't even respond to it. So, I don't know where he's getting this stuff. Sneak disses, sneak this, sneak that. If someone gonna sneak diss you, if someone gonna diss you, I say they should say your name, which I've been watching their podcast for, you know. I'm not gonna say a I could say a long time, and I haven't heard no sneak disses. That's just me. I could be wrong. Maybe y'all seen a clip in a video that was sneak disses toward hood stocks, but it's just my take on it. I haven't heard no sneak disses.
There's facts on facts, bro. I mean, Gil's been stirring the pot since day one. All right, always with that petty ass drama. That's
Petty ass drama. What is he talking about? See, I feel like he feels like everyone's trying to go against him when nobody really is paying attention to this man. You know, if I got any words for hood stocks, just keep on doing your thing. I mean, whatever you're doing over there, just keep on grinding. Why are you mentioning other podcasters? You know, you just went on this podcast just to go rant and I guess let your feelings go. I guess you needed some therapeutic, lessons, and you just decided to go on No Lame's podcast and have an hour and 35-minute, therapy session, which is cool. You say whatever you want to say, but coming from a person that says that they don't like starting drama, it just seems kind of like, it just seems weird to me. But I could be wrong.
That's why when I seen who he was and met him one time, I knew I was never gonna fuck with the dude, though. All right, and I know that's your boy. Am I trying to create any to agree with me or not? No, I'm just making statements.
No, right now you're speaking how you feel, and go ahead.
Yeah. You know what I mean? In the beginning of Blue Devil's career, right? Gil's hand was so far up that dude's ass, bro. Playing him like a puppet, dog. Playing Blue Devil like a puppet. Blue Devil took on all Gil's beefs. All Gil's beefs. You know what I mean? And let's be honest, he was effective. Blue Devil was effective in the beginning, taking on all Gil's beefs. You know what I mean? Gil ain't fooling nobody with his bullshit, bro.
I'm going to say it like this. Nobody used nobody. Nobody used nobody. If you know, you know. From the outside looking in, you already know. I mean, nobody used nobody. What is he even talking about?
I mean, at the end of the day, we all have our hands semi-dirty in this podcast world, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're not always correct, but some have been doing it since day one, dog. You know what I mean? I've crashed out 2-3 times, dog. You know what I mean? Let's talk about hood stocks, dog. Hood stocks, 6 years, dog. 192,000 subscribers. Wow. Reach, bro.
It's fucking goes.
Reach.
Congratulations,
Reach, bro.
Congratulations. If you are, he said that because he's trying to state that he's higher than all these other people, all these other podcasters. If that's the case, why is he still mentioning their names? Makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. If you higher than all these other podcasters, why you gonna mention the podcasters that are below you? It's because they're not below you. They're not. They're on the same level or above you. Plain and simple.
And that right there, dog, is impactful, hard work, dog. Impactful, hard work, and 90% of that is positivity, dog. 90% of that is positivity. 10%.
And I'm gonna make it clear, nobody's knocking his work. He probably did put in the work for hood stocks. He made it to what it is today. But I feel like, if that's the case, he shouldn't be talking about all these other podcasters. If he really does feel like that, but, I guess not.
Percent is fucking having fun. I mean, we have fun all the way through the positivity. But 10% is just fucking lucky getting fucked up and, and just having too much fun, so to speak, right? But always standing on the business, though, you know what I mean? Always standing on the business, bro. Don't play with that shit. And it's not something that I'm trying to prove on the podcast, because I've been the most humblest dude on hood stocks, on the internet, dog. Straight up, homie. The stories I tell.
Cap. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to let it speak for itself. Humblest dude on the YouTube platform. Cap.
About myself, bro. Half these cats, dog, would even speak about a motherfucking shit stain in their drawers, bro. Homie, I unloaded my closet of skeletons, dog. I'm a far from perfect person. I've made a lot of horrible mistakes in my life, dog. 192K, bro. We've touched millions of lives with men's trials and tribulations, bro. Hey, homie. You know what? Man, dog. if you've seen the phone calls, the DMs, the text messages, and the all levels of people that reach out.
And that's cool. That's cool. He could talk. He could say whatever he wants to say. I'm gonna move to the second timestamp that someone gave to me. So we gonna move to that right now. Let's go.
Everything, bro. It's all I got. It's all I got. And my socks are yellow right now. But I'm just saying, those are,
You don't know.
You don't know, bro. And so, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what I've been doing since day one has been a risk, bro. I started in my house, homie, 10 by 10 room. I got all these gangsters cutting through my living room with my 2 little fucking daughters on the fucking sofa. And they're like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Bro, like I was willing to take the risk because I believed in the passion. I believed of me giving voices to the voiceless, lifers. Mainstream media wasn't fucking with us, dog. Before fucking me was American Cholo, dog. You know what I mean? American Cholo, dog. And then came Hood Stocks after that. You know what I mean? Where's American Cholo at? Let's talk numbers a little bit, dog. Let's put the numbers on it and talk about who's been impactful. You know what I mean? Who's more positive, bro? Because, you know what I mean? I haven't, American Cholo's at 18.8 million views across his channel since 2018. You know what I mean?
And you said we're
at 62.9 million.
Sir, you could compare the two channels. You can if you want to, but it's really not fair. Gil's on a different type of subject than what Hood Stocks is on. Gil's on a subject that not a lot of people want to talk about. Sure, he does his interviews and does have his, gangsters, hood people, whatever you want to call them, but he is, when I see him go live, he talks about a lot of politics, and a lot of people don't like that. Sure, you got his real, loyal fan base, but what the people want to see is, the drama. We all know that. So people ain't really gonna tune in to the politics, resorting to him not getting a lot of views. But Gil don't care about that, and he gonna continue to talk about politics because, he's just gonna talk about what he wants to talk about on his own channel. It's his own channel. So him comparing numbers, I'm gonna say it's not fair, but he can if he wants to. If that makes him feel any better, If he wants to feel the top dog, you got it. Ain't nobody gonna try to take that place away from you, I guess. If you want to feel the top dog, go ahead. Ain't nobody gonna fight for it. If you want to feel superior than everybody else, go ahead. Nobody is gonna fight for that position because there's always a place above it. It ain't worth it either. It ain't worth it.
Dog.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not good at math, but that's more millions.
Hey, dog, the numbers speak for themselves, dog. People are gonna fuck with who they believe or you know what I mean? A humble dude, bro. What they feel, dog. Homie, I've been transparent to the detriment of myself, dog. Sometimes I come home and my girl's just like, motherfucker, could I be telling shit about her?
It again.
Hey, can I ask you something though? You don't have to answer. Look.
Go ahead, I'll answer.
I know one of your closest boys left the pod.
Yeah.
And went to another pod, right?
Yeah, that was
Did that bother you in a way?
Oh, dog, that shit.
You don't have to answer.
That shit right there, dog. That shit right there is just like, dogs.
And it explains why he's mad at a certain podcaster. It explains a lot. Him saying that it hurt him. So it explains a lot. If y'all know. This, what he said right now, explains a lot. His little sigh, it explains a lot.
Right there.
Why he keeps on coming at certain podcasters and dissing them for no reason when they ain't even diss them back. It explains a lot.
Dogs. Very disappointing, brother. Very disappointing because there's an open line of communication right there. But you know what I'll say? Like, there's an open line of communication that he could have picked up that phone or pulled me to the side and ba. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing about Droops is he's good over there at Hater World because he can be the big dog right there. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's the street encyclopedia over there, bro. You know what I mean? If that podcast could ever get any credibility, they have credibility now right there with Droops. And I'll say this, bro. It's so crazy, dog, because Hood Stocks has kind of been.
I'm gonna stop this video right here. This man's clearly delusional, but I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, I feel like this man was just in his feelings, you know, crying, probably needs some help. You know, he wants to be the top dog. He wants to feel superior than everyone else. That's cool. Ain't nobody gonna argue over that. You know, I'm gonna stop this video right here. I'm not trying to make this video too long, too short. Just perfect. You know, if y'all did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And you know, I got daily content posted. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram. And you know, I got my cash up there if y'all want to help this channel grow. Just a donation. We ain't begging for nothing. But other than that, it's the world is a ghetto entertainment, and I'm out.